Hello, my name is Heidi Nash. I am a retired RCMP officer as of November 2023. Today, I just wanted to get out some information. I'm going to start doing these just to help members as much as I can. A medical discharge, PTSD. So that is generally a reason people will take a medical discharge. If you have been off of work for 18 months, you're going to start getting phone calls saying, have you considered retiring? And would you consider a medical discharge? What the RCMP is looking for is for you to agree and sign a 1733, where you guys come to terms together, decide on a date, and you're going to set a retirement. They will help you with things. So if you agree and you guys consensually decide, yes, I'll do that, they're going to say, okay, apply for Canada Life. I've heard they give you a step-by-step guide of things to do for retire, like what does your benefits look like? Contact this person. Let's set up Canada Life so there's no interruption in your payment when you retire, and setting up your pension with the RCMP. You get 2% for every year that you worked. Canada Life, who is our insurance company, will top you up to 75% of your wage for the first 2 years. They do that because if you can no longer work as a police officer, if you decide to work somewhere else and move over to another job, they deduct that money. You claim that, you let them know, and the insurance company deducts that. But if you are unable to and you do not work for those 2 years, you collect that 75% of your top up wage. So a lot of people have said to me, I don't know if I can afford to retire. I don't know if I can afford to take a medical retirement. Okay, 17 years, what does that look like? I get roughly $2,400 a month for my pension. And then I get topped up that percentage of that wage. So let me see if I can find you the numbers here. Oh, I grabbed the wrong paper. So I feel like I've got to find that for you because I need to quote you guys on that, because I feel like it's really important. Because no one's talking about it, which means no one's really helping anyone. So I get roughly a top up of just over $4,000, deduct tax, $3,800. Can you live on $3,800 a month? Well, have you applied for Veterans Affairs? If you were taking a medical discharge, that tells me that you should be applying for Veterans Affairs. I really hope everybody has, and this is not the first time you're hearing about it. Veterans Affairs, you can apply for things like bursitis, costochondritis, tinnitus. Have you ever broken bones at work? Injuries, everything has to be related to work. PTSD, anxiety. What else here? Oh my goodness. I shall do a video on just a list of things that people should apply for. Try and make sure that you claim for everything that you can. That is your additional money that's going to help you when you are retired. Also will help you for things like seeing a psychologist. They pay for that. You have to see a chiropractor, massage therapist. They help pay for that. They give you a K number to help you do that. Okay, so discharge, like I said, 18 months. After that, you're going to start them nagging you to medically discharge. If you have ongoing processes at work, and maybe that's why you're off work, they do not have to see those processes through. They do not care what the outcome is. And it is not, I'm sorry people to burst that bubble. It doesn't matter to them if that has been done. At that 18 months, maybe you have evidence that you're like, you know what, I'm going to return to work and I'm going to try it again. By all means. And you can go back on a gradual return to work. That could be a couple hours a day, an hour here, an hour there, and try and get yourself back full time. You can also talk to them maybe about where you are working is not working for you. Make sure that your medical providers are helping explain to the RCMP what will work for you and how to help yourself return to work. Changing detachments, changing jobs within the organization. Maybe you need a desk job. They should be working with you. There should be a DMA who's working with you and going to help you through that. The other thing, okay, non-consensual medical discharge. A non-consensual medical discharge means you've reached that 18 months, they're bugging you, take a medical discharge. You don't agree with that. there are avenues that they haven't tried or that you wish that they would help accommodate to. The RCMP has to reach undue hardship to medically retire you if you don't agree. At that point, if they believe they've reached undue hardship and you're not agreeing to sign a 1733, it's a non-consensual discharge. They're going to serve you an intent to discharge, and it is going to lay out all the reasons they believe they've reached undue hardship. You have an opportunity to rebut that, to explain why you believe that they have not reached undue hardship. You're going to appeal that, but that doesn't mean they can't discharge you. They can then serve you with a discharge, but you have the opportunity to appeal that discharge to be reinstated. That could take years. You can also file a human rights case. You can also send a Canada Labor Code if you feel that you were wrongfully medically discharged. But it does not affect your medical discharge. You will still receive the same benefits as if you had agreed to take a 1733. They will not walk you through, hold your hand on Canada Life, making sure that everything is set up and you have the payments going. You really do have to fumble through that on yourself, by yourself to get there. The other thing which they will not tell you is, so if you agree to medically discharge, you're agreeing to sign a 1733. If you are the age of 65, you cannot medically discharge. Canada Life, you can. Canada Life won't top you up. So I actually don't know the benefits for anyone above 65 to medically discharge. If someone knows, please, you can comment it here. I don't know. But I want to start this page because I believe members are so